everyone.
Welcome to Wake Up Missoula. I'm your host, Scott Ramp.
And I'm also your host, Noelle McAvoy, and it is Friday, TGIF.
Yes.
And we've got
It is May 8th.
Yes.
No more Cinco de Mayo, no more May 6th with the very, I don't know whether you want to say he's good or bad, but Jon Krakauer was here in Missoula talking about his book, Missoula, Rape in the Justice System.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm going to have a clip of that right after I talk about weather.
Yeah, great.
So did you have a good couple days, the last couple days?
I don't know.
Well, the weather-wise, it's been fine.
Weather-wise, it's been great.
It's been
Yeah.
great. If we take a look, it is currently 38 degrees outside, and it is expected to get into the highs in the 60s, 20% chance of rain, but of course, you can expect,
Oh, sorry, everyone.
Yeah, there you go. And if you look closely, it's going to have 20% chance of rain. Saturday's going to be mostly sunny, so if you guys are planning on going to the farmer's market, head on down. It's happening downtown Missoula, right by the red exits. You can go on underneath the Higgins Bridge and troll some Clarksville River Market. And Sunday's going to live up to its name, sunny. It's going to be a great weekend.
Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, nice and warm. Everyone's got finals though, so hopefully the sun doesn't hinder your studies. But just don't think about being outside.
Yep. But of course, we have, as usual, new programming tonight happening at 5:30, and it's the Global Public Health. Let's take a look at it.
So one of the reasons why the rates are so down is because they've passed a policy that says that if you are pregnant, regardless of your viral load count, you need to get on ART treatment. So there's only a certain amount of viral load. I won't, bore you guys with certain numbers on it. But if you have high enough viral load, you have to get on ART treatment. And so if a woman who's pregnant, regardless of their viral load count, if she is HIV positive, she would immediately get on ART treatment. Yes.
Wow, that should be interesting.
Cool. That's great. That's Global Public
Find out
Health,
what that
and
means.
I'm sure they're talking about, like the HIV, the whole big issue, especially in African countries.
Yeah.
And you always hear the tales about how mother's womb is the most protective thing, even from viruses.
Totally.
But this kind of medicine is also prenatal, pre-virus vitamins for the kids, so they don't have to get it. So they do have blockers now for people who want to be intimate with people with HIV.
Interesting.
And which basically is but you have to take it every month, and it costs $300 a month for the medication.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous. It's
that's a commitment.
If you're a huge slut, then yeah.
Scott.
I'm sorry.
You say that on this show.
I said slut. I don't know. No. But of course, of course, for some of you who may or may not know, Jon Krakauer, author of Missoula, Rape in the Justice System in a College Town. He's the author of that book. He was in town doing a discussion, panel, forum, whatever you like to call it. He was here on Wednesday. We tried to live stream it, but one of the problems with the live stream is that we relied on the Wi-Fi in the building, and everyone knows that
everyone was using the Wi-Fi at the same time.
Yes, and if everybody uses the Wi-Fi starts to lag. And of course, but for those of you who haven't really gotten a chance to actually watch it, we have the whole video on our website. I do want to show the website.
Yeah.
On MCAT.org, and you can just click it, and it will put you to that video. Yep. But of course, I do have a clip I want to show.
Yeah.
And it is. And here is Jon Krakauer talking about his how he went about writing his book.
I wanted to tell the story of acquaintance rape from the victim's point of view. That seemed to be what was lacking. I needed victims to trust me, and I got some really, really courageous women to trust me and let me tell their stories. I needed documentation from the get-go. I knew women are doubted. I needed a paper trail. Stuff that had been adjudicated where there was records was very useful to me. From the get-go, I've been criticized for not interviewing everyone from the college president to I don't know who. My plan from the get-go was not to rely on interviews. All the questions I really wanted to ask, the people who I needed to ask wouldn't tell me by law or by ethics. Lawyers can't breach client-attorney privilege. School officials can't breach privacy laws. Law enforcement can't, there's the Criminal Confidentiality Act. So it wasn't going to do any good to ask prosecutors or cops or university officials. I needed to get documents. That's what I do. I needed to get confidential documents. And Montana has a really good press shield law. That was very encouraging to me. If I got the documents, I could use them. I might get sued, but I could use them. I have a good fight.
All right, and then you can see the whole video online at MCAT.
Yesterday,
the link's on MCAT.org, but also you could find it on our YouTube channel for MCAT Television.
Yesterday, in my media law class, we had Krakauer's lawyer in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it
that's
was interesting.
awesome.
Well, we tried to get Krakauer, but it didn't happen because he had to leave, of course. But we got his lawyer.
Yes, there's probably so much stuff to go on.
It was pretty good. Him and my teacher, my professor, and his lawyer actually started to get into like a heated debate about.
There was a huge debate, especially towards the end of the Krakauer. There's this one guy who was doing. There was a Q&A section at the end, which probably wasn't the greatest of ideas.
No, that's not really a good idea.
I mean, like they said, submitted the questions online, but of course, I think that they wanted to do is they wanted to engage in the public a little more and see about it. But from what I saw, there was a huge support for Jon Krakauer. People really applauded him when he came on. No one and people booed the heckler that was heckling him.
Good, that's good.
But you can watch the whole video, and it basically tells you about it. He basically just goes about this story about how he came to write the book, why he wrote the book, and why it's important that it's important for people to know their side of the story. He wrote the book for the women's
side of the story.
The women's side of the story.
He didn't write the book for everyone's side of the story.
Because unfortunately, we live in a world where everyone is guilty until proven innocent.
No, we live in a world where everyone's innocent until proven guilty.
I know, but people have their judgments.
That's true.
And what I've seen happen more than not is people accusing people so many times, people suing people for everything. Everything.
Yeah, people are so crazy.
People sue everyone for every little thing that people do.
Yep.
And everyone's getting sick and tired of it. But people are just like, oh, here we go again. And that's the problem. I mean, people are so used to that, and we're becoming so disconnected to one another that we don't learn to be like helping everybody. I mean, like we shouldn't help one side or another. We should be helping everybody.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I was at a talk the other night. It's better to build a kid than fix an adult.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh.
All right. So, anyways,
we're
that's all that stuff.
On a lighter note. We
have some trending videos online as well.
Yes.
And of course, this is trending online. It's soccer. And I just need to check who is playing. Lionel Messi, amazing second goal. It's Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. And this is, sometimes, when you kick a goal, you try really hard, but he made it look easy.
Und das Omega des Zweikampfs. Jetzt wird's wichtig. Jetzt wird der Typ hier, Messi! 2-0. 80. Minute.
Okay. Pretty straightforward.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was like a simple kick. He was like going for the hard kick, and they just lopped it. He just floated it over his head. Nice. And this is there's always these funny marriage proposals. And so this guy, he's been dating this girl for 2 years, and on the first day he got pulled over.
On their first date?
Yes. So he went to the police department and he asked them a favor, and this is what happens.
What's your name? Ashley. Ashley, can you let Ashley know what's going on right now?
Yes, sir. All right. Ashley, we found some contraband now, okay? We just want you to confirm what it is, okay? Can you explain me what this is?
You are such a
Ashley. You know that I love you. I know. I love you.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Usually when you think that you get pulled over by the cops on a first date, that's kind of like a bad sign on a first date. But you know that when a woman stays with you even after you get pulled over.
I'm glad he got like the toughest, scariest cops he could too. Do you know what this is?
You know what this is. And of course, Wake Up Missoula, you can learn out more about Wake Up Missoula and other things about Missoula Community Access Television by logging on to our website at wakeupmissoula.wix.com/Wake Up Missoula. You can also go to... Oh, what is this?
Oh no, they got confused.
Not...
Facebook got so confused. You can also like us, Wake Up Missoula on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You can like Wake Up Missoula on Twitter, as well as Missoula Community Access Television on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And we will post all of our videos and everything going on, as well as MCAT on Facebook. And then if you want to find out more about MCAT, you can go to MCAT.org, where you can live stream all of our channels and anything that we film and find out about all the great services we have here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that does it for my segment. Do you have some things you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, I've got
Noelle has some events for this weekend.
I've got a lot of events. You guys, there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So, of course, everything I talk about isn't everything going on because there's just so much.
So if you guys want to not study this weekend before
Yeah.
your finals week, you guys can do this.
Listen up. Okay, so starting at noon today, from noon to 5 at the University of Montana on their oval is the Spring Thaw. So this is where they have, like, games and raffles and prizes. They've got a bunch of bands. I don't know if they serve any food, but Monty will be there. Okay, they totally have food. Yeah, it starts from noon to 5 on the oval. It'll just be a fun time to get everyone geared up for the summer and thawing off like it says and shaking like that all weird. Yarns is at the Missoula Public Library starting at noon today. This is for all crocheters and knitters to bring their lunches and gossip and knit and stuff. This one's fun. There's a wine tasting and live music by David Boone that is at the 10 Spoon Vineyard and Winery starting at 4. So that's 4 to 9 is the tap room, and then there's music from 6 to 8:30. And so you can bring your own lunch, or you can eat some food there, and you can drink a bunch of wine and listen to great music. And it should be a nice day, as Scott said earlier. Mm-hmm. There is a gallery opening at the Zootown Arts Community Center. It's called Vibrance. This is put on by 2 local photographers, Ushi Carpenter and Ken Stoles. Their images explore the vibrance of spring, the vibrance of color, and the vibrance of sound. So each photographer showcases this theme with their own subject matters and unique style. Yushi's vision of vibrance is inspired by the light and colors of spring, especially wildflowers. And Ken finds insight in music performance and all things native to Montana. At Meadow Sweet Herbs, they've got a free Dr. Hauschkana facial demonstration. Vanessa Barger from Empyrean Skincare is going to demonstrate multiple wonderful lines of products from Dr. Hauschka. So you bring your friends, questions, enjoy free samples. That'll be at Meadow Sweet Herbs at 5:30 tonight. And then for some music, we've got traditional Irish music at the Union Club at 6 p.m. this evening. And then at the Ranch Club in their event barn, they're having an event called 20 Years Under the Stars. It starts at 6 p.m. tonight. And so this is Camp Make a Dream's 20th anniversary season, 20 Years Under the Stars. So there'll be dinner, dancing to live music, and live auction, and lots more. Downtown Dance Collective is having a Missoula Tango Marathon. So this is a jam-packed weekend of just Argentinian tango. And they don't even stop. People just like rotate in and out. Starts at 6 p.m. today. And so it's, Argentinian tango. They've got 6 milongas, 3 dance technique classes, chacara class, mixer, men's and women's socials, regional instructors and DJs, and live local music. Go to the Downtown Dance Collective's website, and I'm sure that you can find a full schedule of all the events. So it's $90 to all access pass, $55 just a Milong pass, $45 for class pass, and then a la carte and student rates are also available. For more information and to register, go to www.tangomissoula.com. Okay, so that's the website you go to, tangomissoula.com. They'll have the schedule on it. You can register and find out more information. But I'm sure, I can't imagine them turning people away. I'm sure this will be a pretty open event. The Radius Gallery, they have got a art presentation. So it's Life Stories, Rick Gendron and Melissa C. Cole. This is going to be at Radius Gallery at 6 p.m. tonight. And so they are 2 artists from Spokane, each influenced by cultures in which storytelling is an integral part of everyday life. So Gendron is Native American and Cole is Asian Indian. And so they tell on canvas Their canvas pulsate with color and energy and are infused with a magical realism and their perceptions of people, animals, and environments. And so I've got one of their pictures that they do, and it's really cool. So here's a piece of their artwork.
Like an octopus making out with a guy?
Kind of wild.
And the crow's watching?
Is that a little crow thing? I don't know. Either way, I like it. I think it's really cool. So that's a taste of what you can see at their art showing at the Radius Gallery this evening. Oh, like I mentioned, Shrek the Musical is still at the Missoula Community Theater starting at 7:30 p.m. And I saw different price tickets. So tickets I saw are between like $15 to $21. So I guess I can't exactly say like 19.
It depends
like
upon
the
seats.
The seats, the time, everything. Yeah. So
Like
check
it's
it out.
like
It should be
matinees
really
are
fun.
expensive.
Yeah. Matinees are expensive?
Sundays are pretty cheap though.
Yeah.
It just usually depends. I've seen tickets priced at $12 before, but they're doing it for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll have lots of time to catch it.
And listen to this.
And listen to this. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got music for tonight. There's some metal coming to Missoula, which that doesn't happen often. Okay, so Inter Arma and Yahuta? Yahuta? I don't know. They're coming to the Palace. It's some metal. So Inter Arma is from Richmond, Virginia, and then Yahuta is from Nashville, and they're going to be playing with Swamp Ritual and Sunraiser. Doors are at 9:30, $7 in advance tickets $7 in advance at Ear Candy, or $10 a day of show. So now they're $10.
So if you're at the Rose tonight and you're wondering what that
scary music
feel,
is.
that buzzing feeling
that
is,
vibration.
that's the heavy metal band that's below you.
Yeah.
The same thing happened when we did the Zoo Music Awards.
Oh, really?
There was like a huge hip hop rave thing going on in the basement of the Real Lounge, which was formerly Club Q, which was formerly the Jolly Cork, which was formerly
the
this and that and that and this. And it looks exactly the same as all those other places.
Still sketchy. Okay, so
I'm not saying it's sketchy. I'm just saying it looks the same.
I'm saying it's sketchy.
You think every place is sketchy?
Well, if you've been down there, like you have to take some it's like doors on the side of a building around the corner from stage 112. You have to like take these weird stairs and turn in their weird hallways and just like,
yes.
Where am I?
You should move it. Like move it to the front. Which is like impossible because then you have to totally renovate the building and everything.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But it's just a suggestion.
So, this next band.
Okay, yeah. So Tom Catmull's Radio Static is going with the Union Club at 9
They're
p.m.
a good band.
tonight. They are good. Yeah.
Totally suggest them.
Yeah, and then the Ruins, which is another heavy metal band, they're gonna be at the Dark Horse, which is our metal bar, starting at 9:30.
Yep, Dark Horse is right behind Sunrise Saloon.
Yeah.
Just off
the
of
country
Stevens.
bar. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a country and metal where they come together to separate.
Yeah.
They come together to be separate, and the only thing that brings them together is the bathroom. What? It's true. You walk through there, it's like, I want to go to the bathroom. It's like, who are you? It's like, I'm in the middle. It's like, okay, and they're looking at each other.
And then they fight. No, they probably don't even fight. They just don't even care.
They've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
It's been going on forever.
Now they're all friends.
I don't know. I don't think they drink the same
I'm
drinks.
speculating. You never know.
Heineken.
What's a Heineken?
Anyways, moving on.
Okay, my last band for tonight, my last event before Friday, is Trout Steak Revival. It's going to be at the Top Hat Lounge at 10 p.m. tonight. It's a free show. I'm not quite sure what kind of music it is, but based off the name, it's probably bluegrass. Or a jam band.
If it's bluegrass in Missoula, then it's probably a jam band.
Yeah, who knows? But up next, we've got Asaph's segment, Musical Notes. All right, Asaph, take it away.
Okay, I think we should do the cartoon first.
Okay.
Let's show a piece of the cartoon, and I'll tell you who we're going to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
We're talking about a famous conductor named Leopold Strakowski. Now, this is a clip from our friend Bugs, of course. This is the episode where he gets even with the opera singer for smashing his banjo. The opera singer was practicing Figaro while Bugs Bunny was doing the banjo music, so he becomes Leopold Strakowski and forces the opera singer to sing and just annihilates him in this clip here. But let me tell you about the real Leopold, then we'll show that clip of the real Leopold. Leopold was born 1882, and he comes from Irish descent, And he's noted for his freehand style of conducting instead of using the baton like most conductors use. And here's a list of some of the symphonies that he worked with when he was in the U.S. The Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra, Philharmonic Orchestra, NBC Orchestra, New York Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra, Houston Symphony Orchestra.
Wow.
He also founded the All-American Youth Orchestra, the New York City Symphony, the Hollywood Bowl Symphony Orchestra, the American Symphony Orchestra, and he also conducted several Hollywood films, including Walt Disney's Fantasia.
Oh, cool.
So that's kind of
Wow.
a list of his accomplishments as far as conducting. You
Let's
can
take a
show this
listen.
clip here.
Nice.
Now this is an old clip. He's conducting Tchaikovsky's music in Carnegie Hall in 1947.
I didn't really understand the whole stick thing, anyways.
Well, I don't know. He just found he also studied in 1896 at the age of 13. Making
Really?
him the youngest student to do that.
That's awesome.
So I think that's why he's revered as probably the greatest conductor of the 20th century.
We've probably seen this between our show. Like, we have the Arts channel that happened
Yeah.
between, like, we're sandwiched in between them.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he was on earlier this morning.
Was he?
Yeah,
Wasn't he? Oh,
He was
yeah.
on the Classic Art Showcase just this morning.
Nice.
Must be a better shot of him.
Well, this is the only footage I can dig up that we might
Okay.
use.
That's him?
Yeah.
Yeah, see how he's got the freehand style? And that's what he was known for. He very rarely used the baton. He just had free hand. So that's why it was fun watching Bugs Bunny do his version of this famous
Yeah.
conductor here.
So that's a great shot of him, too.
That is a great shot.
yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
Yes.
totally...
That is the
And
real Leopold. Leopold! But it's amazing all the symphonies that he worked with in his lifetime, considering he's not even from the U.S. It's
Yeah.
just
Where is he
amazing.
from again?
Ireland.
He's from Ireland, but
cool.
he has Irish, Polish descent.
Very cool. Nice. That's really nice.
That's the real Leopold Strakowski, and now you know who Bugs Bunny is making fun of when you watch that cartoon where he gets even with the opera singer.
Oh, hey! We didn't notice you there. Say, we're at an MCAT camp right now, and over the past summer, we've had many of them, so many that I can't keep track. And during these camps, we've had groups making movies all day long. It's a really great thing. And you can sign your child up today. The thing is, MCAT camps are amazing and fun, and everyone loves them. So, if you're thinking of camps to put your child in this summer to get them away from you, choose MCAT, because we know what we're doing, I think. And everything is just spectacular. Here I am, cat. Here I am, cat. Everything is cool. Here I am, cat. Here I am, cat. Everything is cool with the K.
Yes, you too can join our summer camps happening. It's still open.
Our
and
first
we
one
accept.
starts June 22nd.
Yes.
Yeah, and it'll be me, Scott, and then our other guy, Sam. It'll be a lot of fun.
And we have a couple of volunteers as
oh,
well.
doing good. Nice. Who's volunteering?
Volunteering is Graham Martin.
Cool.
Yep, he's one of our. He's another really tall kid who just became a freshman in high school. He aged out because the age limit is 9 to 13, and we have Mason.
Nice.
I invited Mason, and whether he's gonna do it or not, he seems interested.
Cool.
So,
yeah,
cool.
that'll be fun. Yeah. Okay, so up next, I've got Saturday events. And Saturday is mostly where all the stuff is happening. There's a lot of really great things
Yes,
happening.
a lot of stuff happening.
So, at the Big Sky High School Gymnasium tomorrow morning, starting at 8 a.m., is a Big Sky Track and Field Benefit Garage Sale. And so, yeah, exactly what it says. Go from
there for a
8
garage
to
sale.
2. Yeah. you can drop off your stuff to be donated, or else you can pick some stuff up.
Yep.
Learning Center at Red Willow, starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow, is having a Body Talk Access class. It's an all-day workshop that teaches you 5 powerful balancing tools from the Body Talk system. Healthcare is as little as 10 minutes per day. It's $125 tuition, and it includes manual, $125, and it includes a manual. You can contact Tori at 880-8749 for more information.
Yes, so you can talk to her body.
Yeah.
Hey, Tori, let me talk.
Yeah, it's all right.
Talk to your belly button. How's it going?
How's it going down there? All
Body
right, at
talk.
Silver's Lagoon, they have a youth fishing derby. Starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow. It was sponsored by Cabela's and Sportsman Warehouse. I think you can just show up and register your kid. It didn't really give too much more.
Yeah, 2 words
details.
that don't really kind of go together: fishing and derby.
Yeah.
Isn't like a derby with like horses and sometimes even cars and drag
I think
races?
a derby is like another word for a race, or another word for like a racing
A
event.
fishing race.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. You want to look up the definition?
No.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Montana Natural History Center, they're having a wildlife extravaganza starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is put on by the U of M Wildlife Society. They're going to present a day of fun and learning featuring live animals, hands-on activities, face painting, and a lot more. Spectrum Discovery Area, their Discovery Bench is health assessment, and the Brain Lab is brain dissection. So that starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. The Missoula Art Museum, they have a Saturday family art workshop. It's Painting Surprise with Janice Hilton. This is from 11 to 12:30. It's free. It's based on first come, first serve. And so, let's see, Janice is going to lead the class in creating a spontaneous style of painting using a variety of unusual materials, including toothbrushes, vine, charcoal, pastels, and even acrylic paint. So older children can delve into projects of their own, but they ask that children under 7 or under, the parents stay with them and help them. So it's from 11 to 12:30, first come, first serve, and it's free.
Cool.
Yeah. At Head Start, Missoula, tomorrow morning starting at 11, there's an arts and craft event to benefit the Relay for Life. So you can go and check that out and donate back to a good charity. Good Food Store this week has been Unplug and Play week for all the kids in Missoula. And so Good Food Store, they've got an Unplug and Play, fun to say, more fun to cook and eat. So they have a cooking class. This is for children in grades 6 to 8. So there's one starting at 11, and then there's one starting at 1:30 tomorrow. So the first one starting at 11 focuses on a Middle Eastern favorites, and they're going to make a cucumber and pita salad and roasted eggplant spread. And then the second class, which starts at 1:30, is a dish from Argentina, which is meatballs with mixed herb sauce. Both of these class costs are $5. You can register at the Good Food Store customer service desk. Give 541-3663 a call if you want more information. So, this weekend, behind Meralt's Travel Plaza, which is a truck stop that's in Missoula,
Nice.
they're having a Mother's Day weekend sand and obstacle course. So, you can join Missoula 5 Valleys Off-Roaders to help support the Big Sky Life Skills Program and Special Olympics for Mother's Day weekend. So, that starts at 11 tomorrow. So, it's $35 to raise each class. This happens on Saturday and Sunday. So, Saturday is a mud, bog, and obstacle, and then Sunday is the sand drags. So $35 to race each class, $5 to watch, $20 for pit pass, and then if you are racing, you have to be teched in by 10:30, so get there early tomorrow. Racing starts at noon, so they suggest that you get there about 11 to get a good seat.
Teched in?
I think it's got to be like you have to have like all of your info in, and we've got to know what kind
Well,
of car
like
you're
it's
driving.
teched, and like like tech is like technology,
Yeah.
and then ED, so short, and then teched. So I'm assuming they might put like a monitoring device
Oh, I would
on
think
you,
so,
maybe
yeah.
like a little watch.
Yep, I would think
And
so.
it's like, okay,
Because
this is
it's
how
not just trucks. You know, you can have like your ATVs. They even were talking about
Oh.
bringing like snowmobiles.
Oh,
yeah.
so they check your vehicle.
Yep.
There's an obstacle course with vehicles.
Oh yeah.
I
Did
thought
you
it was-
think they were running?
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
it was running because
No.
it had had nothing to say about vehicles.
Well, it's 5 Valley Off-Roaders.
Yeah, that's the organization.
Off-roaders.
Yeah, it doesn't really even say. Yeah.
Well, if you would think off-roading, I would think.
But
like,
just so you guys know, it's not running. It's
No.
off-road vehicles.
yeah, so you'd be
Or
like
on-road vehicles
bring
you
like,
think
your
are
trucks
off-road
and your
vehicles, and you just
ATVs.
get caught in the mud. Just saying.
So like your trucks and your ATVs and even your snowmobiles and all that awesome stuff. Yeah, it's not running. I would think like if someone
I
would
didn't even
say
know. You know.
off-roading is like driving off-road.
Well, they should have said off-road then.
They did. $5 off-road. $5 off-roaders.
$5 off-roaders help support.
It's early. It's early, everyone.
No, it's not that early. It is completely unclear.
All right. Okay, up next, there's an American Indian and related artifacts and art auction. This is at Ruby's Inn Convention Center over on Reserve Street starting at noon tomorrow. And so this starts at, preview will start at 10 a.m. Auction begins at noon. There's free registration. And so it is all Native American jewelry, pottery, baskets, rugs, Katsinka dolls, Northwest Coast and Eskimo relics, trade beads, books, antiques, Western collectibles, and more. There's over 300 items. So if you need a fix for your Indian artifacts, check it out. You can contact 745-0500 for more information. At the Missoula Art Museum, meeting at the Missoula Art Museum, there's a Raptors and Art for Teens and Adults starting at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So this is going to be held at Raptors at the Rockies facility in Florence, Montana. They are going to meet at the Missoula Art Museum at noon to carpool to Florence. And so participants will receive a tour of the facility and meet Kate Davis's magnificent birds of prey.
Nice.
And then Bev Gluckert and Kate Davis are going to both help all the participants make artwork based off of the birds they see. And so their models are going to be a hawk, falcon, eagle, or owl. And it starts at 1. It's for teens and adults from 1 to 3. $31.50 for members and $35 for non-members.
Yeah, she was at Union Club late one night and was just like, what?
What are you doing?
It kind of threw me off. He was just like, what?
Yeah.
You know,
That's
it's
what
at a bar,
we're going to
and it was like,
Yeah.
like late night. It was one of those peak nights too. It's not one of those like weekday nights. It's a weekend night.
Yeah, maybe she just had a hankering for some social. Hankering for going out.
Like there was just a bird of prey there. It was just like, ugh.
Oh, there's a bird of prey there?
Yeah, she brought a bird. She brought a raptor of the Rocky.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, okay, now I understand why you're just like, what? But we're going to visit her at our wildlife camp, and that's the one that starts June 22nd.
Yes.
And that should be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah. And so you can call 728-0447 if you want more information on this. And there is a free Dr. Hauschka skin care consults. That is at Meadowsweet Herbs starting at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So also Vanessa Barger will be there from Empyrean Skincare, and she is going to give a free 15-minute skin consultation.
Where is Meadows?
Find out. It's on 3rd Street.
Oh, it's right by Bernice's Bakery.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that place now.
Yeah.
I got like a coupon to that place.
It's cool.
And that's the one and only time I went there.
You can like make all of your own like body, beauty, hair products. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I went in there one time and I was really excited. Okay, so up next, this is probably the greatest event of them all, Health by Chocolate. Starts at 1 p.m. at Natural Grocers tomorrow. And so their nutritional health coach is going to demonstrate how to make a delicious, healthy chocolate treats and share some with you of the benefits of chocolate or food of the gods, which I definitely agree. All right, Zootown Music Award, the Zootown Music Showcase that happened a couple weeks ago that Scott filmed.
Yes.
The winners were finally announced, and they are having an award ceremony tomorrow night at Free Cycles. So this is tomorrow, starting at 5 at Free Cycles. All the winners of the Zootown Music Awards are going to choose a live film recording session, and they're going to perform from 5 to 10 at Free Cycles. So here are the winners, if you guys don't know who. For Metal and Punk, it was Latitude 45. Funk, Soul, Reggae was Off in the Woods. Electronic was Lecture. Blues, Jazz, Moneypenny. Hip-Hop, The Codependents. Indie Pop was the Boston Tea Party. Woo! Go Boston. Country Folk was Kima and the Keepsakes. Bluegrass was Local Yokel. Rock was Cane and Fable, and Psychedelic was Voodoo Horseshoes.
Wow.
So congratulations to all of you guys. What I'm really happy about is that these are all like fairly new bands and not any of the really like hardcore mainstream bands of Missoula. So
There's mainstream bands of Missoula?
like the Little Smokies and Ted Ness and the Rusty Nails. I feel like those are like, like Joan Zen. I feel like those are like kind of like Missoula mainstream bands. But
Oh,
good
you
job.
forgot so many other mainstream bands.
What?
There's a lot of mainstream bands.
I don't remember all of them off the top of my head.
Off the top of your head.
Those are the only two. But I mean, not mainstream. They're just really popular, and so I'm glad that some like less popular people got to win.
Man, you're so indie, Noelle. So indie.
Whatever.
You're just like, I just don't like popular. Like once they get popular, I think
they're good. They're good. They are good. But I'm just really happy that some people that weren't as popular won, and I'm stoked about it. And congratulations, everyone. That's awesome. Yeah. So you can check that out tomorrow at 5 p.m. at Free Cycles. You're indie.
I'm not that indie. I'm super mainstream. I'm so mainstream. I'm so mainstream, it's not even funny.
It is funny. I'm laughing all the time.
Yeah, good. Or she laughs at everything. See?
I love laughing. Whatever. I'm easily entertained, which makes life fun.
I scoff at everything.
Yeah.
Scoff.
I'd rather
Onomatopoeia.
be easily entertained and have a lot of fun than, not. I'm glad. Whatever. Okay, so my last events for tomorrow night, this is all the music that's going on. Absolutely, with Chris Moon and Monte Carlo, we're going to be at the Badlander at 9. Oh, for show is I know, they're they're from
name.
Fargo, and they're
Really?
They're
Fargo?
a brand of
Nice.
jam-based electronic blues funk. So that'll be at the Palace tomorrow at 9. Zeppa Montana will be at the Union Club tomorrow at 9. And Cash for Junkers is playing at the Top Hat Lounge for the Blackfoot River Cleanup Benefit. That starts tomorrow at 10, and that is for free. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. As always, you can check out the MissoulaEvents.net. Check out the Independent, or you can check out the university website. Like I said, those aren't all the events that are going on. Missoula's just so jam-packed with lots of great things, especially when it is nice. And so be sure to, get out there. Unless you have studies and finals, then good luck. Yeah, but I think we've got a Flagship Friday video.
You think?
It was finals
and you are
week
right.
for Scott.
Yeah, because it's the last week of Flagship, and I think this is good. This will be great to show for you guys.
Great.
How about this bench? How about this tree? Baby swing. Another bench. I like turtles. Do I look good? On this merry-go-round. America! Bench. How about this tree? In the trash can. Playing volleyball. Done yet? Yes. I wanted a unicorn. Beep.
Short and
Little
sweet.
things. That's funny.
Yeah, that was our Flagship Friday video of the week.
Aww.
Yep.
They're so cute. Those
And
kids are awesome.
Yeah, I edited like 3 or 4 of them on Tuesday just to get them all done.
Yeah.
Because it's the last day. And it's the
Last
last flagship of the last day of this week. And it's at CS Porter.
Mm-hmm.
And like in the beginning, the CS Porter was okay. But then towards the end, everyone became a diva and they're just like, I want to be in every little thing. And it's like, and then it just didn't work out. I was just like, wow.
What are they going to do today?
Oh, they're going to watch all the movies they made.
Oh,
yeah. I tried to make as many movies as I could, but there was so much distraction. These kids are like, ooh. and everything. But of course, I do.
Short attention spans.
I don't know. Like, give me attention spans. That's what they were.
Yeah.
Hashtag give me attention. But anyways, as usual, this week has been a pretty proficient week with me doing Hallmark or Bullmark, and I might continue that today with Hallmark or Bullmark.
Look at that sassy face.
I'm very sassy. All right, are you guys ready for my sassy Hallmark or Bullmark? May mysteries from Hallmark, or not? It could be
Maybe
complete
not.
bull.
Who knows?
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep like doing this face. Like you see, like when I'm trying to pick up girls at the bar, I'm just like. Okay, here we go.
I just do this. I have a boyfriend and I don't care.
Quiet, Noelle. Let's start. Okay, hit it. Okay.
I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, hit it. Leslie Cooper owns her own cafe, which has quite the reputation of being the police officer's cafe, aka Cappuccino. Being the only child and daughter of a long line of policemen, Leslie has picked up a few cop-like intuitions beyond her normal keen senses. When her father's former partner is killed in what seems to be like an open and shut case, Leslie isn't convinced. When evidence starts to disappear just as soon as she's about to take a look, Leslie begins to suspect foul play. As she begins to get even closer to her friend's real killer, things only get worse for her business. This is called Police, Coffee, and Murder. Is this a Hallmark original movie, or is this complete Bullmark?
You know, this sounds to me like a classic Hallmark movie. It really does. I'm gonna go Hallmark. This sounds like a classic Hallmark movie.
What about you?
Murder mystery.
I'm going to agree with her.
You're gonna agree it's
This
a
sounds like
Hallmark
a classic
movie?
I'm going to
Hallmark
agree.
movie.
Well, you guys are wrong because it is complete bull.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You really need to work for them. You really need
It
to
is
write
complete
movie
fake,
ideas for them.
absolutely, totally fake, not real movie.
Because that like sounds like the classic Hallmark movie.
All right.
Maybe that's why I should have said it was Bullmark.
I don't
Does it
know.
sound too good to be
I don't know.
true?
Well, it's May Mysteries.
Why
All right.
aren't you working for them yet?
I'll
email Hallmark.
I have like 10 pages of all these synopses. All right, next one. And turn. Stop laughing.
No, I can't.
All right, hold on. Hank Wheeler is an average man who's made a living as a handyman who can fix any problem. When his dad decides to come back until his dad comes back into his life, Henry is in trouble, and all Hank can think about is how his father abandoned him and his mother. Things only get more complicated when his father is found dead in his motel room. Hank notices that some strange colored sawdust that leads him to the place where he last saw his father when he was a kid. As Hank's investigation brings him deeper and deeper into his father's past, he realizes that Henry may not be the man he thought he was. It's called Mr. Fix-It. Sorry, I can't say this. Mr. Fix-It or Break It. And is this Hallmark or Bullmark?
Ooh. I don't know. This also sounds like another good classic Hallmark movie, so I'm gonna say Bullmark now.
You gonna say it's Bullmark?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with her.
Look at that smug look. That
Actually, you guys are right. It's complete bull
Oh,
honky.
good. I was like, that sounds like another classic one. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
Those are good.
Yeah.
Nice, guys.
Yeah, I felt a little creative that day and decided to just write two fake.
I realized that.
So today was all full of Bullmark. And of course, I think that about does it for Wake Up Missoula.
I know,
I'm
I
glad.
think
Well,
so
of course,
too.
I'm going to talk about our websites
Totally.
one more time. And you can find out more information about Wake Up Missoula by logging on to wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula.
Where
Again,
we
that's.
finally have a nice photo of the both of us.
Yep. You can log on to our website on our Facebook page. You can also find us on Twitter. And then, of course, if you're interested in finding more about our channel that we're on, MCAT, channel 189 and 190, you can go onto our Twitter, Facebook, and you can go to MCAT.org.
Yep.
Great stuff.
Lots of great programming, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you have a kid, okay, I know like the mic kind of threw me off for a second there. But if you have a kid between the ages of 9 and 13 who has a background or interest in learning a new skill with video camera, bring them down and sign them up for summer camps that are happening this summer starting June 22nd.
Yep.
And then we have 2 other camps. The first camp is wildlife filming, and the next one is animation, and the last one is directing camp, where we all work together on making one big movie.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott and I are tons of fun.
Yeah, we're loads of fun. Loads of fun.
Totally. It'll be a great time.
Yep.
Sign your kid up. Why not?
All right,
Yeah.
so for Wake Up Missoula, I'm Scott
I'm
Ramp.
Noelle McAvoy. We'll see you Monday, everyone.
Goodbye.